Some say lib moss, others say butt moss. Wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, but better episode 6. Let's go get him, Tiger. Okay, so welcome back to But Better episode 6, I believe, the Crunchwrap Supreme. This has a whole lot of clout. I personally actually have never had one before. I don't really know what to expect out of this one, but I have a good feeling that we might have the upper hand.
I'm probably gonna be farting a lot in this.
With all that said, let's do this, shall we?
The good old-fashioned bell. Look at that. Oh. Can I get 2 chicken Crunchwrap Supremes? Awesome. Thank you. We have approximately 2 hours to consume and then immediately hit the restroom.
We got the bag. I haven't eaten Taco Bell in probably about 5 years. It's very flat. Okay. I expected it to be thicker, like filled to the brim. Doesn't taste bad. It tastes like a mediocre tortilla and lettuce. Those are the flavors that are in my mouth right now. The tostada's not crunchy, so that sucks. I don't know, there's nothing else for me to say. That's what it is.
Look, dude, if you're gonna make your own Crunchwrap Supreme, you should make your own tortillas. First, start with a bowl. To that, you're gonna add 2.5 cups or 360 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon or 8 grams of baking powder, 2 teaspoons or 7 grams of kosher salt. Give that some whiskey biscuits until thoroughly combined, and then you're gonna add half a cup or 100 grams of pork fat. Now wait, I used bacon fat because duh, smoky boy hours. Then using 2 forks, you're gonna kind of blend that together until you get nice little crumbles like this, evenly dispersed of course. And then you're gonna add 2/3 of a cup or 160 milliliters of hot water, not boiling hot. Mix it all together until you get a nice little dough. Knead it until completely smooth and all the dry bits are incorporated. Place it back in your bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, and let that rest for 30 minutes to an hour. Now while that's resting, we're gonna make our chicken. Now take a 10-inch oven-safe pan, add 1 bunch of parsley, spread out evenly, 2 bulbs of garlic sliced in half, some orange or lemon slices, drizzle that with a little bit of olive oil, and then you're gonna take 2 skin-on, bone-in chicken boobies. Season them generously on both sides with salt and pepper, make sure that they're pat dry, and then place them in a 450-degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes or until they reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit and they're juicy and crispy. Okay, so your tortilla dough is done resting. Now you're gonna divide it into about 5 to 6 large balls. Generously flour a work surface, generously flour your balls, and then roll them out as thin as they can go. They should be roughly about 12 inches in diameter, so another trick is to roll them a little larger and then use a bowl to then cut around and make your perfect shape. Heat a 12-inch cast iron pan or a large comal over medium-high heat. Take a rolled out tortilla, plop it in there. You'll see it bubble up real fast. Once the bottom gets some medium char, flip it over, let it go again for another 30 seconds or until medium char, pull it off, and you have a beautiful burrito-sized tortilla. Rinse and repeat with all your tortillas. Now we need 2 more elements, one of them being your fried tostadas. This is very simple. Now of course you can make your own corn tortillas. You follow the directions on the back of the corn package, or you nixtamalize your own corn if you're an OG. You flatten them out, you cook them. Now once they've cooled down, or you can use pre-made corn tortillas, you're then going to drop them into 350-degree Fahrenheit oil, a shallow level, just enough to cover. And you're gonna fry them for about 2 to 3 minutes, flipping occasionally until there's very little bubbles and they look nice and crispy like this. Immediately pull from the oil, transfer to a wire rack, season them with salt while they're still hot, season generously, and there you go, you got a tostada. Now instead of nacho cheese, we're gonna make a spicy crema. In a medium-sized bowl, combine half a cup or 125 grams of sour cream, 2 tablespoons or 25 grams of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons or 25 grams of jalapeno salsa. This one is actually from my breakfast taco video, which if you've never seen it, totally fine, you can use hot sauce. 2 teaspoons or 4 grams of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons or 2 grams of chipotle powder, 2 teaspoons or 3 grams of Spanish sweet paprika, the juice of 1 lemon, and salt to taste. Whisk that together until completely combined, and then you got this thick sauce stuff. I'm sick and tired of plain old iceberg lettuce, okay? Instead, we're gonna slice our iceberg lettuce super thin, place it in a bowl, add half a bunch of roughly chopped cilantro, and the zest of 1 orange. Toss that together, and you've got sort of a little herb salad. And for your diced tomatoes, well, dice them nicely. I like to use heirloom tomatoes, and then generously season them and let them sit in a bowl for 5 minutes before doing anything with them. And then after that, well, they're ready to use. So for assembly, you need to start with a nice warm tortilla as the base. Cut your chicken into bite-sized pieces. Add a layer about the same size as your tostada. Make sure to leave the skin on, by the way. Drizzle some of your crema on top.
Don't be shy, put some more.
From there, you can add some shredded cheese on top. I've got a mix of aged cheddar, smoked cheddar, and some manchego cheese. It's a good little combo. If you want it super melted and a little bit caramelized, you can totally torch it if you have a kitchen torch. Top with a tostada shell, lightly pressed to adhere. Add a generous amount of your herb salad. Top that with your salty tomatoes, and then drizzle generously with your spicy crema. Now to fold this, you're gonna add a little patch of extra tortilla in the center of that. Then fold one side of your tortilla up, over, crimp, and then the next piece, and then another segment up over crimp, and then repeat that process all the way around the perimeter of your tortilla till the whole thing is wrapped. And then you need to carefully remove this from your tabletop and then transfer it to a pan that's set over medium heat. Now be careful, this will come undone pretty easily if you didn't make it big enough especially. And then you're just going to toast it in a pan over medium heat until it stays together and it's nice and crispy on that side. Flip it and repeat that process. It should take about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Now just doing a little visual side by side. The one on the right is the Taco Bell. It's looking a little skinny, and the one on the left is mine, of course, thicker than a Snicker.
Let me relax. Right, so we already taste tested the other one, so we're taste testing mine. Let's get right into it. First, the sound bite, okay? We heard the sound bite of the other one. Oh my God. I'll try the other one for good measure. This is the Taco Bell one. Yeah, no. Come on, we won. We won, you know we won. The other day I saw a meme someone posted of me saying, Josh, every single but better. And I was giving myself an award. And you're damn right that's true. Chipotle crema, I didn't make any hot sauce, but this, instead of the hot sauce, you go a little bit of that on there. For one, the homemade tortilla, the flavor, you can taste the bacon, it's crunchy, it's so
Juicy.
Whereas on this, it's like 95% lettuce. Let me get my medal. I bestow this medal in honor of the winner of But Better to myself. Hang on. Feels good. This is a great honor. Thank you so much. We won But Better again, as usual. Thank you so much.
But you want to know what else wins But Better every single time? B-roll.
Alright guys, and that is it. So we made the Crunchwrap Supreme. Was it better? Yes. I mean, come on. Of course it was better. I feel like in a way I may not have even gotten the proper experience of the Crunchwrap Supreme. The one that I ate was like at least half lettuce, no joke. I mean, that thing was thin as air. With all that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.